Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Well, this is going to be a fun video because I'm going to give a reality check to some of you watching this video right now. Why is it a reality check? Well, let me tell you the following. As a guy on YouTube, I get thousands of emails every day, and a lot of people out there are asking me questions like, I want to buy my first drone. What do you recommend? So many of these people have watched YouTube videos, or they have a friend who has a drone, so they have some sort of idea of what they want to use it for. And the main ones I always get are, it better have a good camera. I don't want the camera bouncing all over the place, so something like 4K for video, maybe photos at 12 megapixels or 48 megapixels because I'm a photographer. Almost everybody who writes to me who wants a drone always tells me they're a photographer. I don't know why. Next, they say it's got to have a long flight time, over 30 minutes or over 40 minutes. That would be great per battery. And since they're all new at flying, they're all worried they're going to crash this drone, so they want obstacle avoidance, or they want prop guards or something like that, but usually obstacle avoidance, especially when they say, I've heard of drones doing flyaways when they lose connection, so I want it to come back to me, and when it comes back to me, I don't want it to crash into anything, so I need that obstacle avoidance. For some reason, everybody who asks for a drone all wants to fly their drone at least 10 or 100 kilometers away. Also, everybody who's brand new to a drone always asks the two questions: how fast can it go and how high does it fly? And because of that, everybody says, I want a drone that goes really high, well, at least above Mount Everest, and I want it to go super fast. Next, a lot of people ask for the tracking or the follow me that we're pretty much used to in drones. That's pretty popular. So a lot of people say, I'm a jogger, I'm a runner, or I have a yoga class and I want to film it. Anything with movement, they want the drone to sit there and film them and follow them around. Tons of real estate agents. I don't know why real estate agents always contact me. I don't think half of them are real estate agents or very good ones because they ask silly questions, but they'll say, I want the drone to fly through all the rooms in the house and make a video, which is pretty good, except that they usually want an FPV drone. They say, I want to wear the goggles and do it. They don't realize that the FPV drone hobby is the advanced hobby, so that's not for them. And the final thing they all ask for is the drone with all those features has to be under 250 grams because I do not want to have to get all this certification, regulation, issues, and everything else. So in my country, I would like it to be under 250 grams if possible. Now, for a lot of you in the drone hobby, you've already done the calculations in your brain how much a drone like that would cost. So I come back with the drones that meet those requirements, and I always say, check out the Mini 3 line. Very good. Sensors in the front and the back. It's got tracking. It's got all the features you want. You also have the Autel Nano line. So you got the DJI line, you got that Autel Nano line. You've also got the Hubsan Xeno Mini Pro, which if you're in the USA, Exo Drones has taken that over, so check with Exo Drones. But the problem is, when I give someone who asked the question these drones as recommendations, they look up the price and then they come back to me and say, yikes, I didn't realize a drone costs that much. Is there something with similar features but less money? So then I say, yes, there are drones that do cost less, but they will have less features than what you first asked for. In other words, you could get yourself a DJI Mini 2. Excellent drone, good range, everything else, but it's going to lack, the tracking and the obstacle avoidance. DJI also makes a pile of SE drones. So they take their normal drones and they make a lesser watered down version. They call it SE. So those are all good. Hubsan as well. They have the Hubsan Xeno Mini SE. So if you're in the States, check out Exo Drone, same drone in the States under the Exo line. And then you have Fimi Mini. The Fimi Mini is pretty decent as well. That doesn't cost very much for these smaller type drones with lesser features. But people look at the price of these and they come back to me, do you have something that has similar features to everything I asked for but costs even less? So then I go, how much did you want to spend? I should have asked that question in the first place. And they always come back to me with the exact same answer. Kind sir, I would like to buy a drone for under $100 US. Seriously, that's what they want? And sometimes they come back with 75 or 50. So in this video, I'm going to buy 2 drones off of Amazon Canada for under $50. And the reason I'm doing that is just to show you what you get for $50 Canadian. Now, if I did $50 US, that would be probably better. Probably get a better drone. But I'm in Canada and I have Amazon Canada, so I have to do Amazon Canada. And for those of you who follow the currency market, if I want to buy $1 US, I have to give you $1.30 Canadian. Yeah, our Canadian dollar is not very good now. What that means is when I order these drones off of Amazon in Canadian dollars, that means if it costs me like $40 Canadian, well, if you want to buy the same drone in the US, you're going to pay maybe $30 or $25, I would assume. So on my cell phone, I'm going to put it over here. You should see my cell phone now. I've already gone in. I told Amazon to just give me anything that matches the criteria drone. You can see it at the top. I turned on the Prime. I'm a Prime member because I want it to be delivered tomorrow. And then right beside that, I said, find me something in the $25 to $50 range. So it puts a filter on. And this is what it showed me. So we go down, we can see right off the bat, it is giving me drones for kids. When you buy a drone for under $100, you're probably going to get a drone with brushed motors, not brushless. You probably won't get a camera. And if you got a camera, it's going to be pretty terrible. But either case, you know, nothing great. And there's going to be nothing great about this drone. They're just going to be fun toy drones. So going down, looking at my screen, you can see there's a bestseller. It's a Holy Stone, and that would make sense because Holy Stone's a popular name in the budget drones. So they make a drone there that a lot of people have bought, and it's $44.99. Comes with 3 batteries, no camera on it. I want one with a camera. So I've already picked this one, and I've already ordered this one. This is the Ghoul Sky, Ghoul RC. I just ordered it like 10 minutes ago, except I forgot to turn on the video on this camera, so it didn't record it, so I got to show it to you again. Anyways, so here it is. It's orange in color. It does have brush motors. I can see them in the arms, but it's got some funny things. It says it has a camera, 4K dual camera. Well, I don't think so. And it shows that if you do the scissors, it's going to snap a photo, which it's not. It's really going to be terrible. It's got palm recognition, which it's not. It's going to fly into the walls. But it's an orange colored drone and it looks pretty cool. And it says it has 3D flight, 360 degrees. So I don't know what that means. Normally 3D flight means flips and everything, but we'll see. But it's only $38.99 Canadian. Now, one thing I want to show you with all these beginner drones that I notice, if I look at all of them, like this one was pretty cool. This is it's not a Holy Stone, it's a Holy Ton. Anyways, mini drone for kids. I love this. I love the protective little prop guards on this thing. But one thing I noticed in every single picture, they always show a child with all these drones. As if you're going to buy your little kid who's 3 or 4 years old, you're going to buy them a drone like this. Even though it has the prop guard thing, you're probably still going to get a blade in the eye. And here the kid's got a helmet on or something. Well, I wouldn't call that a helmet, but anyways, they always show children in this. And I want to show you one other one. I'll show you the one I did buy. There's a second one right here. I bought this one. So this one here is the Holy Stone HS450 mini drone. And the reason I bought this is because it's yellow in color. It looked pretty cool. It comes with 3 batteries. That orange one that I showed you previously, it didn't show it coming with anything other than 1 battery. But it says it's got obstacle avoidance. Obstacle avoidance on a little tiny drone. So I'm pretty interested to see that. I've seen it before. And sometimes it works. So if it works on this one, it's pretty good. Once again, they're going to show this drone flying around kids because that's what they do. Here we have a kid in a jail cell, or that's a crib. He's trying to break out. He's even got the stripes on his shirt like he's in jail. But yeah, it shows it doing all sorts of cool things. So we are going to try that. I love this. 3 batteries. You get 21 minutes of flight. Well, it's actually 7 minutes per battery times 3. But I did order that one. And once again, I ordered it like 10 minutes ago. But again, I forgot to hit the record on this screen and this camera. So I was just talking to the dead air. So when I get both drones, I'm going to unbox them here. I'll show you everything I get. And then we're going to take them for a spin. And I'm going to show you what you get for under $50 Canadian. Here we are one day later. And Amazon has delivered my box of goodies. So let's open this up and check out what I bought. So just to refresh your memory, I got to look over here, the Holy Stone HS450 and the Ghoul RCX1. So I've got 2 packages in here. This would be the HS450. Here's my secondary camera, HS450. And this would have to be the Ghoul Sky RC1 that comes in its own carry case. It's foldable, has a 4K camera. Look at it, it's just this tiny little pouch. Everything looks so big on Amazon, but these are just little peanut things. So this one here was $38 and this one was $49. All right, so let's quickly open the boxes and check out what the heck we bought here. It's supposed to come with 3 batteries, which it does. You can see the 3 batteries right there. Bring it over to this camera so you can see the 3 batteries. It's supposed to have a forward light, obstacle avoidance, prop guards, throw and go it. It does 3D flips and it has altitude hold. There we are. There's our drone. There's 1 battery in the top already and 2 more here, and you just charge them up via USB. And I bet you there's a USB cable in here, which there is. There are 2 USB cables in there, so I guess they want you to charge 2 batteries at a time. I do see you get spare props. You get a screwdriver. Looks like you get some Velcro. You get a prop removal tool. You get the remote control right here. It shows that you're going to need 3 AAA batteries to get this powered. Next one comes in this really cool little case. Let's open it up and check out what is inside. So there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look what you get. Check that out. It's not bad. It's like getting a large size drone in a tiny little micro case. So again, let's pull out our drone. Ooh, this one's got some weight to it. Wow, that's interesting. Here, check this out. Here's our little drone. So it looks like this. There's your 4K camera up front, and here's your dual camera, which means there's a camera on the bottom. It's optical flow, but you can switch between these 2 cameras in the app, apparently. The camera is movable. You do it manually before you take off. You set it to where you want it, and everything seems to be foldable. So let me unfold it here. Put that like that, like that. And it looks like this one only came with 1 battery. So let me yank it out and see if it tells me what size it is. There is nothing to indicate exactly what size it is. I don't know if it's a 1S or a 2S, but what do you expect for 38 bucks? So then we have our remote right here, and you can see the joysticks are not on it at the moment. And this piece flops up, and that would be your power button to power it on. So let's see how many batteries it takes. Once again, 3 AA batteries to power this little guy. Now, obviously for the camera to work, I'm gonna have to connect it to an app on my phone, and in the instructions, it should tell me what the app is. You do get this nice little bag of goodies. I have a USB cable for charging. I also have the joysticks right here, the tops for the joysticks right there, and I've got some spare props and a screwdriver. So I guess the next thing to do is charge up the battery, get it fully charged, and then read the instructions, connect it to the app, and we'll take it for a flight, and I'll show you that here. All right, it's time to take the Holy Stone HS450 for a flight. It says it comes with 3 batteries. We know that. It has a forward light. You'll see that when we start flying. Obstacle avoidance, it actually works. I tried it. Prop guards, yes, you can see them on here. Throw it and it goes. Yes, does 3D flips, and altitude hold. Here we go. So on the bottom, there is a power button. Press that and it will turn on. So let's do that. There we go. It turns on. Hold it in your hand until the light stops flickering. There we are. And now I can throw it. So I'm going to throw it towards my window over there. This is the front and that's the back. I should have it the other way around, but here we go. Toss. There we are. So she flies and it turns on the obstacle avoidance automatically. Right now it probably needs to be trimmed. Look, it's going over there. But yeah, there's an obstacle avoidance on it. If I go down here, look at it. I can knock it around, put my hands. It will just do flips. Automatically does flips. Whoa, hit the wall. Whoa. So it shouldn't crash into anything. Like, see, I'll let it go. It knows there's a couch there, so it goes away from it. And it just keeps on avoiding things until it runs out of power in your house. And you could probably play hockey with it. You know, you knock it to the next kid over there, and then it goes over there. I better go get it. Here, let me grab this thing. With the prop guards, you can pick it up while it's still spinning. There we go, a little flip. And then she'll come. Oh, no, not. No, it's under the couch. All right, so let me power this off, and then I'll show you it with the remote. So now with the remote, we just power that on. It's good. And then we're going to power this on, but I'm going to stick it on the floor and take off from the floor. It's on. Put it down flat. The light will stop flickering when you take your little joystick here and move it. There we go. This is now connected to this. So if I hit this button here, take off, it's going to take off. Here we go. It's pretty stable, but that's without obstacle avoidance. Now, if you put obstacle avoidance on, you can then smash into things. Like right now, if it smashes into the wall, it's going to crash. So to put obstacle avoidance on, I believe it is just hold down this button here. There we go. Nope, that was the circle. Sorry. I've got it doing circles. Get back here. I don't want you over there. Go over here. All right, let's take it out of circle mode. There we go. Put it back into normal mode. Come forward. It must be this one. This is the speed control. So let me get over here. This is speed. I think that's the obstacle avoidance on. There we go. Now it's flashing. That's obstacle avoidance. So if I put my hand there we go. Yeah. So anything around it, it just goes in the opposite direction. So I'll take that off. You don't need it when you're using the joysticks. So that's normal speed. Pretty slow for flying in the house. And of course, if you want to go faster, you put it in 1 speed up. That's medium speed, much faster for flying in the house. Make sure you know what you're doing. And then of course you have race speed. There's your race speed, which will go super, super fast. And if you want to land it, let me bring it back here. Down, and it lands nicely. Now the cool thing is I think I can throw it up even with my remote on. So let's try it. Yeah, there we go. And I got control over it over my remote, and I lost it up in a tree. So let that be a lesson. If you're going to fly this outside in the wind, have some place where it can't hit anything. Throw it up. There we go. Oh, you know what? It's up in the tree again. Whoa, whoa, get off the roof. It's still going. It's not connected to this. It's just, it's flying with obstacle avoidance. Oh, thankfully it's in my backyard, hitting a tree. There she falls down. All right. Okay, so forget everything I said. When you throw it in the air, it doesn't want to use the remote. It's not even connected. So let me grab this thing back here. Well, at least it landed in my yard. Next, we have the Ghoul RC X1. It does come with information about the app that you use, and I've installed everything on my phone, so let's take it for a flight. Now, I have a pretty big phone, an iPhone 11 Pro Max, and it seems to fit on here quite well. So this is one of those drones where you power on the drone, you connect your phone to the Wi-Fi of the drone, then you open the app. All right, I'm gonna place the drone down here on this pile of pillows. One of my cameras should pick it up. I guess I should power it on first, so you just press the top button. That's the power button. Then when it powers on, the lights go on, and we're all good. Plop it down. It's pretty much all set to go. Turn on your remote. They will connect. Next, find the Wi-Fi from the drone. It's called the Wi-Fi 8K. I don't know why it says 8K. It's not even 4K. Wait till you see how bad the image is. Then you're saying, what's the app? Let me show you. So on my phone, if it's working, you can see it. It's called Wi-Fi Cam. Open that. That is your app. Hit the start button, and there's the drone. So you will see the video as I bring it closer. There it is. It's kind of like zoomed in, the video. Look, if I look at my head, look what you can see. Yeah, it's not the greatest at all. So yeah, that's what you get. Not 4K, guys, even though it says it in the ad. So here we go. So this drone is kind of weird. You just move the left joystick up and down if you want to take off, or you can use the take off and land button. So I'll go up and down. And it's recording video right now, so I'm going to fly it through my house really quick. Going along. The video should look not the greatest because it's kind of like zoomed in. I don't know why it does that, but it does it. So there we go. And then coming around again, and here we are. So it is a pretty cool drone because it's foldable and it's pretty small, and it only cost me $38. So I will say in that regard, it's pretty neat. And the other features it has, it can take a photo, but the photos look just as terrible as the video. It does have trim functions to keep it remaining still. It does have different modes for flying, you know, like slow, fast, and it can do flips. I think it can even do flips indoors. Watch this. There's a flip, whoa, and it goes into my plant. If you crash or anything, all you do is pull the joysticks out, and it resets the gyro, and then it does have a takeoff and land button here. There we go. It goes up by itself. It's very durable. I've crashed this many times, and it keeps on working. Let me try that flip again. It didn't like the last one, so let's go flip. I'm gonna make a forward flip. There we go, forward flip, got it. You have an awful lot of other features on it. Here, let me just land it really quick. So let me show you the other features on here. I'm gonna put this looking at me. All right, so this is the camera videoing me. You can see it's still recording. Let me show you what the photo looks like. Take a photo. There we go. Next one over would be look at your pictures, I believe, that I've already taken. Yeah, so it shows photos or videos that you've taken. The next one over is VIR, in case you buy those goggles off of Amazon. All you do is put your phone in the goggles, and then when you look, you'll see one image, voice two. Then you have gestures, hand gestures. Oh, 3, 2, 1, gestures. It started recording a video with the gestures. Next you have lock and unlock, and this is in case you want to fly it with your phone. And at the far end, you have more settings. You have 30%, 60%, 100%. That's your flight speeds. Then you have music videos, and then, you know, do some effects on the photos you take. We're going up and going forward. So now you get the video outdoors, what it looks like. This one seems to fly not too bad outdoors. I don't have it on high speed or anything, but there we go. There we go, full speed. So now I can take it up. Way up there. All right, how's that look? That's full speed. There you go. That's sport mode. Not bad for $38. Put it in flippy mode. There we go. It actually flies for a long time, which is quite interesting. Okay, so that's the bottom camera. Probably looks horrid. Go way up over top of me. We're gonna go way up there. Can you see anything? Do I even look like I'm in the photo? Way up in the wind. Not bad. Flies in the wind okay. So there's the bottom camera. There's the... Whoa! I almost thought I lost that up in the tree, but there we go. All right. Let's go back inside. So there you have it. You cannot pay $50 and expect to get the quality of a $1,000 drone. I have so many people who write to me and say, you know those ads where the government is hiding stuff from the people and you can get this drone for like $100 and it's worth $10,000? Is that for real? No, it's fake. It's like this. They have a little toy drone and that's what you get for your $100. So for $100, you're never going to get much in the way of a quality drone. It's always going to be a toy drone. And this one here, the HS450 by Holystone, it is what it is. There's no lies in the ads. This thing does exactly what they said it does, and it does have obstacle avoidance, and it does come with a little remote, and it does flips, and it does all these other little cool things, and it's a lot of fun, but it's a toy drone. It's for indoors mostly. It only cost me $49 Canadian. Do I think it's worth $49 Canadian? Yeah. It seems like a drone you would pay $49 Canadian for because it's a toy drone and it's a lot of fun. If you live elsewhere in the world, I'm going to put a link to this one below and it's probably going to cost you a lot less than $49 Canadian because our dollar is not that great. So check the link below. Next, we have the Ghoul RC X1, which comes with a remote and you can put your phone in it and it has a camera on it that you have to move up and down yourself if you want it to look down. Well, actually, there's more than one camera. There's a camera on the bottom as well, optical flow. So this drone says it has 4K. It doesn't have 4K. Almost every drone you buy that costs less than $300 will say it has 4K, 8K, or something ridiculous. They don't. So for $38 Canadian with the remote, I think it's a pretty good deal. You know the gesture controls, I said it before I even bought it, that gesture controls are gimmicky. And on here, they're gimmicky because it will never sit still in the air. It'd be moving all over the place. There's no way you can take your hands off the remote control and then have this fly in the air, look at you, and do your little gestures so it takes a video or a photo. It won't. It will just keep flying away side to side, up and down, especially if outdoors. It's really not designed for it. It's a toy drone. But it is foldable. You know, you have a little foldable drone. You can fit this in your pants pocket, no problem. It's so tiny, and pull it out and go film something. The video quality is nothing spectacular. However, it does work. It does what it says it does, other than it's a lie. It's not 4K. So for $38 Canadian, do I think it's a good deal? I think it's a great deal for $38 Canadian because I got what I've paid for. And I didn't go into it thinking, I'm going to get a $1,000 drone for $38 Canadian. So I'm going to place a link to this one below this video. Go check it out. So with all that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope for some people it gave them a bit of a reality check. And for anybody who goes and asks me in the future, can you recommend a good drone for $100 or $50? I'm going to send you right to this video. All right, guys, thanks for watching this video. Check the links below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I'll catch you in a future video really soon. But for now, I say bye.